In this video, I want to test out the men's clothing subscription called Taelor. I want to walk through the process so you know what to expect if you were to go through with this service, and then I also want to share the pros and the cons of this as well. The process of getting your first subscription is a little bit unique because you actually pay ahead of time, and then you get to take their styling quiz and share all your information about your size and your height and all that stuff that they need to send you outfits. And I felt like this what's it called? I feel like this form that you fill out is more detailed than some of the other clothing subscriptions I've tested out in the past. So I feel like they have a pretty good idea of my taste and my exact size and measurements because it's so detailed. You can also schedule a video call with your stylist. That way you can even more specifically communicate what you're looking for. For me, I didn't personally schedule that call, and I really left it up to the stylist to choose what kind of outfits they were going to send me. I didn't have a very specific preference. I need to be careful not to rip this bag because I do need to send this back. I already ripped it. Some of the questions I have right off the bat is, one, what if something doesn't fit me? How do I exchange it? And two, since this is a rental service, what if I stain one of my t-shirts that they send me? Do I owe money for that now? Can I still send it back? So I gotta learn more about their policy. Also, the plan I signed up for is they will send you 5 items 2 times in 1 month. So once I wear these, I will send them back halfway through the month, and they'll send me another package of 5 items, and then I can wear those for the last half of the month. I'm like nervous because I don't want to ruin these clothes. Hopefully they don't get dirty out here. Wear, return, leave feedback, no need to wash. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Don't need to wash your clothes anymore. Welcome, look good effortlessly. My return label, sweet, don't lose that. Oh, a bag, sweet. I don't have to worry about that bag, awesome, good deal. Blue pants, these aren't jeans. Dude, these are stretchy. Dude, these are comfy. The pants are the first thing I tried on, and they fit really great around the lower half of my leg, but around my thighs and waist area, they feel too tight and too suctiony. They are very stretchable, so I can still move fine in them, but I don't like when my pants hug me this tight around my thighs and waist area. So good here, bad here. This is very thick actually as well. I really like this material, feels nice. I like the neutral colors. I'm glad they didn't pick anything too vibrant. It looks like everything's pretty laid back in my assortment of different items. This pink t-shirt has a little bit thicker material, so it feels nice and weighted. It feels comfortable. Stitch Note. I have never heard of any of these brands. Dude, look at that design. Stripes on one side, plaid on the other. This is definitely pushing my boundaries when it comes to style. I actually like it. I feel like it's casual, it's nice, it's clean, it reminds me of the summer, so this feels fun in my opinion. This is kind of cool. I like this. This shirt is similar to the last one as far as the style goes, but the shirt itself is a little bit different material, and it's obviously a little bit different look when it comes to the neckline and the design. You guys gotta help me out if this stuff looks good. If it doesn't, say, you know, let me know in the comments. Say, Tony, these look terrible on you. Taelor, send him different outfits. So let me know what you think. Hey, they sent me a jacket? What's good? I'm probably the biggest fan of this so far. It fits really comfortably. It's not stiff or starchy, so it's really easy to move in, and I feel like it just enhances my look overall, so I like this 2-punch combo going on right now. Like, if you seen me out in public like this, just chilling, like, what's up? You'd be so impressed. You'd be like, dang, GQ, what are you doing here? Ooh, nice yellow hoodie. Dude, you know I'm about that hoodie life. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Taelor. And then for the last item is this hoodie. Fits nice, comfortable, simple. I don't mind it. I like these outfits. These are pretty cool so far. All right, let me go through like what everything costs. Crazy different stitch shirt right here, $87. Pink shirt, $35. The hoodie, $89. The pants, $55. This cloth type shirt, $25. That's pretty cheap. The brown suede jacket, $49.99. So the grand total for everything, if you want to actually purchase them, is $341.29. But the nice thing is, if you actually don't want to purchase anything, this is just a rental service, so you can send it all back and get your new outfits the next month. has passed now, so I got to fully try out their service. I basically received my first 5 items from them, wore them for a little while, sent them back, and now these are my second 5 items that I received from them, and I'll be wearing these for the remaining of the month. But this shirt right now that I got on is very stretchy, very comfortable, so I'm really pleased with it. But now what I want to do is take time to share my likes and dislikes with this service. So this is all based on my experience. Let's start with the pros and then we'll get into the cons afterwards. The first pro is that you continually get a variety of different clothings every single month for a lower cost than if you were to just buy the clothes outright. So that's really nice if you like to always switch up your style, switch up your wardrobe, you don't like wearing the same things twice. This is a more affordable way to approach that rather than just buying all the clothes in general and then only wearing them once. So if you were to rent them, then it would be a cheaper option for you. So if that sounds like you, then this service might be a good fit for you. Another pro about this service is that it gets you trying new things without having to go out shopping and spending all that time and effort actually going into all the stores and trying out different things. So I really found out that my wife really enjoys all these different styles that I've been receiving. One, because I don't typically wear these kinds of clothes. I dress very plain Jane, basic t-shirts, basic jeans, but what they've been sending me are like different patterns, more colorful, more vibrant, and she's really been enjoying that. And I feel like it's fitting perfectly in the summer, so just being able to try new things is also a benefit of this service. Another bonus that I found when using this service is that if I actually truly do like one of the items that they sent to me, I have 2 different options. One, I can choose to just buy this outfit because I like it, which actually surprisingly it comes in at an affordable rate. This t-shirt, dress shirt thing that I'm wearing right now comes in at $28 because I'm already a member of their rental subscription service. So that's pretty affordable. It's not like they're jacking the prices way up. It's not like, oh, they're charging me $60 now on top of my already $109 rental service. So it's nice that just for $28 more I can choose to own this shirt. Or my second option is I can choose to extend this and keep this in my next bundle that gets sent to me, so I'll only receive 4 items in my next shipment if I want to extend my rental service for 1 more month keeping this shirt. So that's also another cool thing that I can do if I really enjoy one of the items that was sent to me. The last benefit that I see with this service is it's a little more affordable than other clothing subscription companies, and that is because you're renting the clothes instead of owning them. So I guess that's a pro and a con. The pro is it's more affordable for you to always get new outfits. The con is that you never end up owning any of your clothes. So now let's get into more cons that I experienced with this service. The first con I want to mention is that when I sent my first 5 items back to the company and I was waiting for my next shipment, I sent the first item back on Monday, but I didn't receive my next pair of 5 items till Friday. So basically a week went by where I wasn't able to wear any of their outfits, but yet that still counts against my month-long subscription that I had with them. So that's kind of a downfall, is the waiting period between different sets of outfits. That is just like unoccupied time where you're not actually wearing their clothes. Now, they try their best that as soon as the UPS or the postal service scans your package and it shows that it's in transit, then they'll immediately start working to send out your next pair of 5 items. So they're trying their best to do that, but there is just that weird gap or delay where you don't have any of their outfits, even though you're paying for their subscription service. Another dislike I came across that I think will actually benefit it if they implement this is I wish they had some sort of a text notification that they would send me when they're like, hey, you're halfway through your first month, you should probably send your first 5 items of clothing back to us. And then they should probably send out another text at the end of the month that's like, hey, your subscription is ending in a day or 2. You should send back the items. That way you don't get charged for next month if you end up accidentally keeping them, but you didn't realize your month had elapsed. So they don't have any notifications like that, and I wish they would send that out because I lose track of like, when was the first day I bought this plan, and when am I supposed to send back my first 5 items? Is it halfway through the month yet? Is it not? Instead of me having to keep track of all that, I wish they would just send me a text notification that let me know, hey, you should send back your first 5 items to them. That would make it a lot better. The other downfall, like I said, is if you accidentally miss sending back your clothes, then it will just count towards your next month's rental shipment, so you'll just end up keeping the same clothes that you previously had. I wish they would just notify me that they were going to do that. So that would make it a little bit better if there were notifications to keep me on track so I didn't end up keeping something that I wanted to return. Now, this next downfall that I'm going to mention isn't really their fault. They actually do things to rectify the situation, and that is, what if one of these pieces of clothing doesn't fit you right? So in my previous order, I had pants that were way too tight for me. So what they said that they could offer me is sending out a replacement right away. That way they could send me a different pair of pants that actually fit more appropriately. Or what they could do is on my next pair of 5 items that come in, they would just send 6 instead of 5. That way they kind of make up for the one item that didn't fit me in the previous order. So that's kind of nice. They're doing things to kind of resolve the situation, and that's not really their fault that the items didn't fit. I sent them all my measurements and stuff, but you know, clothing with different brands sometimes fit a little more snug than some other brands, so it's just kind of what happens in the clothing industry. So what I ended up doing was letting my stylist know that my pants were too tight, and so for my next order she actually sent a size bigger, and these fit tremendously better now, so I'm way more thrilled about the second order pants because they fit me so much better. Another thing I found out after reading their pamphlet is that normal wear and tear on your outfits is acceptable. The only time it's not is if it's like a giant stain or something that's out of their normal wear and tear. If I had a huge rip in this shirt and sent it back to them, then they would charge me for the product. So that's fair, that's understandable. Obviously, I'm not trying to destroy their outfits, but I was just curious what happens if I accidentally do wreck something. What's the consequence? You basically would just have to purchase that item. But the nice thing is, they're not like outrageously priced actually. They're, like I said, the shirt's $28. So if I ended up ripping it or something, then it's like, okay, I'll put up $28 to cover the cost of the shirt. So it makes sense. It's understandable. They don't want a bunch of people just wrecking all their stuff. So overall, I was pretty pleased with what they sent me. I thought the items were nice. It kind of changed my style a little bit. My wife obviously liked the way I looked in some of these versus just my normal plain Jane clothes. So that's always a win. And if you just want to try out new outfits for a cheaper cost rather than buying them, then maybe this service might be right for you. So there it is. That's Taelor Men's Rental Clothing Service subscription. Something that's like a long mouthful, but that's what it is. Taelor. Check it out if you want to. And that's it. Have a good day.